See, there's a fabulous and hilarious story from the Dutch tulip mania of the 1600s. See, there was this sailor who visited a friend of his, and he saw an onion on his table, and he ate it. Now, it turned out to be a rare tulip bulb worth hundreds of guineas. And he ate it. Can you imagine the kerfuffle that he heard? Well, I hope he enjoyed it.
We can do start DLC 3, which is We All Fall Down. Now, this one is set after the events of the main game, when this sort of the fall of Wellington Wells has begun, and we are going to go back to a character we met in that main game, and maybe, you know, tied to a chair. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. Luke 12:48. So I think this is going to be slightly more... So with all that money and stuff with Nick, it's utterly pointless. Wellington Wells is most certainly not falling apart. Ridiculous. The very idea that citizens are starving to death in the street. Nonsense. Poor Victoria Byng, forced off her joy by mad Ollie Starkey, is certainly not starting to remember all of the terrible things she's done. No. Once she finds a mood booth, all of these nasty thoughts will melt away like fog in an English morning, but not maybe with a serial killer in it.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death.
You give me my joy!
Oh, people have to know.
I need my joy.
You're wicked and selfish, and I hate you!
No. Got to find a mood booth.
Victoria Byng. Quest found down. Now it's different. Because she's upper class, a different font as well. That's kind of nice.
You all right, Miss Byng? Might want a top up if I ain't.
Miss Byng, there's going to be a fair.
Nothing to see here, nothing to see. Move along, please. Nothing to worry about. Everything's in order.
Nothing to worry about. How long has there been a plague in the streets?
Oh, have you just noticed?
Oh, hello, Miss Byng. Nothing to worry about. Everything is tip-top.
She's got the... I think she's got the effects of somebody who has overdosed on joy. This is what we had when Arthur was overdosed on joy.
Look her up, look her up. Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
Singing of My Fair Lady, a well-known thing that isn't creepy in the slightest.
Mrs. M, we must have this week's ounce of flesh.
I'll have it in a few days.
I heard you got a bit of salted rat you've been saving for an occasion.
Now, what's all this then?
Toodaloo.
Did I hear you had a spot of meat to spare then? Mustn't hoard food, Mrs. M. Wouldn't want people thinking you're a damn...
So basically the constables are just as bad as the street runners. Okay.
There's got to be a mood booth somewhere.
My stomach hurts so.
Did you eat something rotten?
I haven't eaten at all.
Oh, well, that's normal then.
What are they all doing?
Scott Bakery, proudly supplied by Clovis Flour. And more! Oh, God.
You're a real mate, you know that? Most blokes wouldn't just sit there and let me natter on. I feel like I could tell you anything.
You're so good.
There. I'll take my joy and forget this ever happened.
Miss Byng, there isn't anybody in there.
What are we doing?
You can utilise the facility.
What are we doing here?
Taking our joy, I hope? Good Lord, Mum. You might want to take a lot, eh? Wouldn't want to mistake you for a towner, eh?
I can't take my joy. I have to
Sweet Jesus.
keep a clear head.
You are! You've got downer! You'd best come with me, Mum. Miss Byng is a downer! 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 She's a downer!
I am on joy. It's an experimental formula. I need to get out of here. I can't fight them all.
I won't have it!
They won't listen.
Say goodnight!
Maybe through the houses.
Everyone around by bringing them down. He or she may try to draw you into a conversation about long ago events. Or he may try to convince you that his life is not happy. Or even that your life is not happy.
Susan. I'm just a wee bit concerned about George ever since the little oopsie at the bridge site. He just hasn't been himself. I told him not to fuss. I'm sure there's plenty of ways he can be useful still, but he just keeps carrying on like a real downer. I'll try and check on him next week, but until then, if you wouldn't mind popping in every day or so, that would be just lovely. Do make sure he's taking his pills, would you? Harriet.
Don't be fooled.
I mean, what have I got in the way of... I've just got my proper suit on. Okay.
Don't be fooled. The moment you realize you're talking to a downer, you should stop listening to him right away.
Okay.
He needs help.
Now, of course,
It won't help anyone.
she's also the manager that Arthur
There
has.
she is!
Right at the beginning. Frickin' leg it, girl. Oh God.
I won't.
Of course, the only thing that's playing. I've got no health stuff. I've got no nothing. I've only got medicinal balm and. I've got a leap up there, have I? Okay.
I can't believe I'm hiding from the police.
Step back. Very good. Simon says jump. Simon says parry. Says dodge. Says lunge. Simon says victory. Wonderful. Captain says
Suddenly, We Happy Few has gone very dishonoured. Staring at me.
Are you running from the authorities? Not now, Mother, please. You've shut me out of your thoughts for so many years. I can't, I just can't.
Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. Good. Simon says, swing right. Simon says, swing left. Simon says, swing right. Ah! You there. Simon says, run along. Go on. Simon says, fall down. Simon says, get up. Simon says, roll over. Simon says, stand up. Brilliant. Simon says,
it's not good.
Simon says,
Bon voyage. Did they commit suicide?
Again, lunge. Again, step forward. Right, left. Right, lunge. Yes, finish him. Fatality. Oh, yes. That was terrific. Very, very good.
Well, the bottle, so I can make a distraction. Oh, what pinata again.
Well, I'm afraid. Simon says,
They took poison.
Simon says,
Indeed. Thanks for those mushrooms.
I hope you all enjoyed yourself immensely. I certainly did. We've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time for another rousing daily recreational activity.
Health would be lovely.
And now, it's time for our daily recreational activity. So a door to start. Come on, everyone. Time for everyone to get out of the streets and find a telly to watch. This game is so much more fun with all of your friends and relatives.
I can't think with all these bobbies around me and all this death. I've got to get somewhere quiet.
Like zero health.
Simon says, raise your weapon. Simon says, swing right. Simon says, swing right.
Oh god! Didn't even see the measures hiding in the sewers. It's like, find your way to Byng. Oh god, I've got no health at all.
Come to see how the other half rots.
Come to help.
Haven't
Upside for downers, a guide to getting back on your feet. If you're reading this pamphlet, it's time to face the truth. You're a downer, and no matter what rumours you've heard about are bad batches of joy, you've no one but yourself to blame for your poor attitude. Smart downers will use their sojourns to the Garden District productively if they want to return home. The following are some handy tips for making the most of your stay. Think positively. There's no sense of throwing a pity party for yourself. Only a weak mind lets itself be bedeviled by useless images of the past. Look forward to the future. Exercise, keep fit and trim, and you will thrive in the unique environment of the Garden District. Hygiene. Don't come knocking at the gates with a nasty case of the ickies. Wash your hands regularly, with unspoiled water of course. Remember, happiness is a choice. Wellington Wells Department of Health. Party supplies. John. Everyone is dead chuffed about our do this Saturday evening. It's going to be a party to end all parties. I'm just dying to see everybody. Please nip around to the shops and pick up the following supplies. I'll be mortally embarrassed If we miss anything, ballooners, streamers, arsenic for the cocktails. Don't miss that last one. Cheerio.
You
Linda.
emptied up already?
I need help. Oh, hello, Mother.
What then must we do? Please. Look, I'm throwing up and everything's horrible. If I just took my joy, it would all go back to bright and lovely. Well, I can hardly stop you. I'm only an uncomfortable memory. But I can't. I have to keep a clear head. Till I can tell Father what's going on out there.
Has Father changed very much since we lived in the palace? Because he was always excruciatingly well informed about what was going on then.
He doesn't know this. He can't. If he knew, he would fix it.
We've met General Byng. He wouldn't.
It's lovely that you're thinking of your mother again. One hates to be forgotten, even if I'm in a faraway country and, for all you know, dead for years.
He's probably at the Victory Memorial Camp. I can...
Underground tracks we go. In doing what we ought, we deserve no praise because it is our duty. Saint Augustine. Almost out of time. Use your whip to grab onto things even in midair. Okay, that's good to know. Ill omens. I'm still massively bad.
Doodlebug! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I ran into Ollie Starkey.
Good Lord, are you all right?
He thinks the town is running out of food and we're all going to die.
He always did have a keen sense of drama. You know, he used to be a song and dance man.
People are eating charcoal, Daddy. And there's a plague in the village.
Well, you might have told me you were planning to go off your joy.
Couldn't we give them all blackberry? They could make plans, plant vegetables, even start the trade over the bridge again. They don't even know they're starving.
Sally Boyle can barely make enough blackberry for the bobbies. But don't you worry. Your man, Dr. Verloc, is working on a treatment that will put everyone back on the right track.
So we just... wait. We can't do nothing.
Nothing is exactly what we must do. If our people realize they're running out of food, they'll kill each other for the last box of V-meat. Doing your duty isn't always pretty. You don't always get a bright, shiny medal. But a few people on top doing their duty, us, is the only thing that keeps us from savagery.
What can I do? Let me help.
You have such a keen sense of duty. Yes, help. Organize a Simon Says competition. Keep them distracted until your man comes through. He will come through, won't he?
Yes, Father.
But for God's sake, go back on your joy. You'll only complicate things.
Not the answer she was looking for.
I suppose I better check on Dr. Verloc. Make sure he really is close to a
Supplies
solution.
would be nice. Glass bottles. Great. Glass bottles. How about any kind of healing? Contraptions. Contraptions help you upgrade your equipment and yourself. Find pin throughout the world. Press tab. Take the wheel. What is it in that tab? In general, silent step. Don't interrupt. Electricity no longer stuns you and deals less damage. Oh shush, allows you to choke out taller enemies. Soft flame, make missiles from damaging, takes full damage. Contraptions available. Oh. So this is more like a soft. So this is probably the longer one of the three, I'm guessing. If we've got like ability to upgrade our stuff.
You can take your joy
Let's be dead. Watch out, this TV is dangerous. Well, that's lovely and all. Victoria being promoted to regional administrator. Oh, and that bloody Clive who wanted Arthur's desk all this time. He's the one who got promoted in with her gone. Right. Seriously, we need help so badly. Bridge too far. Dear General Byng, as per your order, sir, close down the west end of Waterloo Square district for quarantine. This ought to do it, at least for now. That makes 3 neighbourhoods this week alone. I also spoke with some of the local landowners. Found your offer to purchase buildings in the afflicted area quite generous, as you foresaw. You indeed have a keen strategic mind, sir. Once the quarantines are lifted, that should pocket you a lovely little profit. Oh, Daddy. What a nice little war profiteer and everything else you are. I will continue to canvass the city for any signs of infection and any further opportunities. Urgent reasons opposing restriction. Anti-calling civic works. Wow. Okay. This is
Well, I'm not bloody well taking the underground right back to those bobbies.
Well, if... Healing balm, oh thank God. Right. Let's take this then. Some health. It's good. I'll take some health over, oh my goodness, you're going to die if you do anything. All the contraptions thing. Healing bomb. Yes, please. Oh boy.
How long have they been jerry-rigging these walkways?
A very long time, I think. Victoria? A long time indeed. Oh. Noticed all labourer. Lads, while we appreciate your dedication to your craft, if you're feeling the least bit under the weather, do stay home. Or better yet, heed thee to a doctor immediately. An ear of complaints led to a rather unfortunate tumble for Harry yesterday. He'll be off on holiday for the foreseeable. Safety first, the management. I've got 2 contraptions available. I can't do anything with that. Disarming. Yeah, there's like tons of contraptions. So this must be like a really long one. Or there's just loads and loads of these.
Where are the men? Did they fall off and everyone just forgot?
No easy way to say this, Miss Byng, but that's probably the case. Until the mood booth proposed has been installed in this area, workers should please keep their eyes forward and not look over the side under any circumstances. The management. What a mess. That way went down, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Gerald, where is everybody? Did I miss a holiday? Anthony. We're going back that way. Healing bomb. Contraptions. So I've got enough to get some kind of upgrade now. Let's see what we got. So there's shove off, shoving with the whip will always knock enemies off. Oh, that's really good. Disarming or strong arm whip attacks consume less stamina. General stuff. Silent step make less noise. Soft landing minus 50% noise from falls. Minus 50% damage from falls. Stealth takedowns of bobbies and doctors. And electricity no longer stunned during 50% damage. But that shove off. From an offensive point of view, probably gonna get that.
You can take your joy in the You can take your joy in the You can take your joy in
Plague! Does Father know there's plague here?
Mother, my next fuck!
Anything else around? Now that we've got rid of that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's try this wheel and try over here. Hidden goodies. That's what we want, and that's what we need. So 9. Health things for health hygiene. Publications of the Wellington Wells Department of Health. Just a sort of general thing. So watch out for doctors, etc., etc. Healing glass, thank you. Don't mind if I do. You really want me to use these glass bottles to stealth it up, don't you, game? But no. Just straight up no. This game does not work like that. This way we, yeah, this is where we came. I'm assuming so, but there's a place anyway. Or have we got to go up here? There is a thing there, but we can't get to it, so I'm a little... supposed to do that, but never mind. Oh, hello, mother. Right, excuse me a minute. Shove off. That is going to be very, very beneficial.
One clearly sees the superiority of Western civilization.
Spare me your revolutionary rhetoric. That's what landed you in jail.
What landed me in jail was refusing to accept the unacceptable.
Look away, look back. She's gone. Into the district. Okay, that just happened. Bobby there. You know what? Oh, hello. I was going to say, you know what? A stash key. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, look. There's like 3 boxes in there. Okay, is that something to note? Alley stash key. I think we'll probably leave it there. Well, you can charge up the whip. Can you hear that?
I'll put a damper on you!
Lovely day, Britt.
Can't hide forever.
I want to make you feel better. Where did you go? You can't.
My sheets are just being going to say we'll leave it there, but it's...
I shouldn't have hit him so hard. We're supposed to leave something for the doctors to rehabilitate.
Well, he did try to stab you.
He did? Oh, yes, right. Yes, he did. Very naughty, that one.
Okay. We will leave it there with Miss Byng. And we'll come back another day. Thank you very much for watching. If you watch this on YouTube at a later date, why not do any of the things that happens after this video? You know, click on the video, subscribe, like the video. Please like the video, it really does help. And of course, if you're coming in at this point in We Happy Few on YouTube, don't forget the entirety of the main game is there already for you to enjoy. Check out the playlist. Until next time, have a very good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.